I just stopped wanting a thing that I've wanted really bad for a long time. And man, was that hard. But I feel good, thank God. I've been wanting this thing for a long time, and not getting it has made me feel bad and sad in a way that was affecting the way I show up. And if I was my friend, which I'm not, get a life loser, but if I was my friend and I was asking for advice, I would 100% just be like, get over it, dude. That thing's not for you, but you can't just do that. No friend ever has been like, just get over that person or that thing or that job or that girl or that boy or that they, and then you do that and you're like, thank God you said that. If you didn't say that, I don't know what the fuck I would be doing for the next 6 months. But I think that I get to a point, and I always have, whether it be with a girl or a job, some kind of possession where I want it, and then I'm sad about not having it, and then I get tired of being sad, and then I get tired because that's boring, and then I stop. And then once I'm over it, which is a trait that I didn't even know that I really had, that other people picked up on. My dad was like, dude, when you're fucking done with something, you're done. Then there is the distance between the choice I make to get over it and the time it takes to actually get over it. And now that I'm finally pushing through to the other side, I can very confidently say that that window is the most stressful time period. And I know I'm saying very common sense things. I'm noticing myself show up as more genuinely myself, way less bogged down by sadness or this like nagging thing in the back of my brain that's like, sure, it's all well and good now, but you still don't have this thing, and you still won't really be shit until you have this thing. And I just don't want to be chip on the shoulder guy. I don't want to be constantly complaining guy. So the only choice is to choose to not be that and commit to not being that, and then get over the longing for it in a way that is genuine and not performative, even if I'm only like faking it for myself. So what's the point? This is a very common scenario, very human being scenario to be in. So if you just happen to stumble upon this video and you're in a similar situation, I would say fucking get over it. Stop being a pussy. But maybe you could see this, and maybe this could be the catalyst. Like, take this as a sign. And now here's some horseshit to just fill out the other half of the video. Why are we so surprised when Chappell Roan is a bitch? Why not just let her be a bitch? Dude, I have like virtually no opinion on Chappell Roan, but I do know we gotta stop expecting rich, famous people to be exactly how we want them to be. I'm not saying you have to like her. Matter of fact, I'm saying that I'm giving you permission that you don't have to like her. And don't be so invested in all of these people that it comes to a point where when they're not exactly how you want them to be, or even like a fraction of how you want them to be, that you're so heartbroken and so upset. We need to lower our standards. I have a couple people I could depend on, and then I have a bunch of acquaintances. Just treat people more like that. Don't think because someone sang the anthem to your sexual awakening that they're gonna be nice to every 11-year-old they see. Who gives a shit? Why do we assume that somebody with a camera in their face at all times would be so nice 24/7? Lower your standards. Why can't you keep Chappell Roan in a box where you're like, she sings this song I like, and then she lives there? That's a fair box to put a singer in. She brought this on herself, and she owes us for making her rich. And you could say all of these things, and you could believe them until they almost matter, but they don't. Don't try to force people to be what you put on them. 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna be. Somebody else will sing a song about having sex with a girl. It's happened since the beginning of time. I'm in Connecticut right now. I have shows in New York all weekend from the 28th to the 31st. On the 29th, I'm doing Surrounded at the Stand in New York City. I think Cam Patterson from SNL is gonna show up, Devontre Coleman, Brendan Sagalow, Cassie Wilson, who is so upset at the rich. This is where we had our 6th grade graduation party. Probably still the same tables. This one's definitely still the same table. It's in the ground. It's growing up out of the ground. This backstop has been here since the beginning of time. And then we used to play kickball right here. Big old field to play kickball. Looks like they have a permanent fixture cornhole. This is new. I didn't know that they did that. This is like memorial cornhole. It's like Jerry Cornhole died. Gone but not forgotten, Jerry Cornhole. Fucking whatever the fuck you call this down here. That's where I heard Rage Against the Machine for the first time. That's where I heard the Fugees for the first time. This table has to have been here for 30 years. At least 30, 40 years. No attempt to restore this. You put coal under there, and then you make 600 hot dogs. Here is something else. This is here. We used to go sledding down this hill, and now the cops don't let people go sledding here because too many people went off of that hill and into this street, off this cliff into this street. And so many people have died. So we were not allowed to do that anymore because of all the deaths. Before the deaths, we had a good time. One of the other reasons why I've been on the East Coast so much is because of the Stand Comedy Club. Something that kind of goes along with the theme of the rest of this video, and is maybe like the thesis statement of the rest of this video, is that since I was little, I have the habit of, I want something, so I have to do X, Y, and Z to get to do this thing at this place with these people. And that doesn't always work out just because you want it. Along the journey of trying to be whatever for a certain group of people at a certain place, you fall into other groups of people and other places that see you fully when other people and places maybe do not. And so when that happens, instead of having the blinders on and having tunnel vision to this one thing, I've learned to be very aware of appreciating the people who fuck with me heavy. A friend of mine said, you gotta go dance with people who want to dance with you. Nobody better to dance with than people who want to dance with you real bad. So I have found people who want to dance here, and the dance card is full, and feeling very happy and very seen and appreciated. And so trying to spend more time in places where that happens. And I know that feeling means, I know that probably resonates with a lot of other people, which is the only reason I'm saying it out loud. So just as a little reminder from Sketchy Uncle Mike walking by himself in the park, that go be with the people who fuck with you, because that is important and life is short.